the thing do?
Yeah, we got to come up with our project.
Is that all we're doing the rest of the time?
No, I don't think so.
Has it beeped yet, babe?
I don't think so.
Okay, so let's just run through the prep real fast.
This is the ANOVA.
Yeah, do you have it open?
Yeah.
All right, we're recording, by the way.
Okay.
So for the first thing, what are the null and alternative hypotheses for ANOVA?
The null is all of them are equal,
Mm-hmm.
and the alternative is at least one is different.
Cool. And then for the assumptions of ANOVA, what is the rule for examining the variance of each of the samples? The variance of the largest can't be more than 4 times bigger than the smallest.
Okay. I don't understand that a ton, but
Well, I think it just means
remember.
that if the standard deviation for each one, you have to take them individually.
Mm-hmm.
And then in order for them to be compared, you can't have one that has a standard deviation that's 4 times bigger because you just can't compare them. And then what are the differences between the tests of hypothesis for ANOVA and the other tests of hypothesis that we have covered? For this one, we're looking at more than 2 means. We're comparing more than 2 means.
Yeah.
Okay, I put all the numbers in the Excel thing, so
The women poet thing.
yeah. So I'll just read the things so we can answer 1 and 2. According to William Butler Yeats, she is the Gaelic muse, for she gives inspiration to those she persecutes. The Gaelic poets die young, for she is restless, and will not let them remain long on earth. One study designed to investigate this issue examined the age of death for writers from different cultures and genders. 3 categories of writers examined were novelists, poets, and nonfiction writers. The ages of death for female writers in these categories from North America are given. You would like to determine if the mean age at death is different from any of the categories of writers. Use alpha or significance level of 0.05, so 95% confidence. So design a study. What is the research question?
To determine if the mean age of death is different from any of the categories of writers.
Right. So the null hypothesis is that there is no difference.
Yeah, that they're all equal to each other.
And the alternative is that at least one of them is different.
Mm-hmm.
Describe the data collection procedures. She could look at funeral records. She could search online for a bunch of novelists and their age of death.
Yeah.
And collect those. Describe the data.
Short paragraph, use summary statistics to describe the data after the paragraph. Insert an appropriate well-labeled graph to illustrate the data.
I didn't put that in. So I can put the numbers in, but it's gonna tell us what we see on the key.
What's a women poet thing?
Yeah, so it's gonna say that the mean age of death for novelists was 67. Or sorry, not 67. The number of novelists that she checked out was 67. Their mean age was 71.448 years old when they died, with a standard deviation of 13.052. Then for poets, there was 32 poets. They died at 63. And the deviation 17.2.
Mm-hmm.
Then nonfiction was 24 writers. The mean was 76 years old, and then the deviation was 14. So just by those things, looking at the variance, the standard deviation, we can compare them because none of them are 4 times any of the others.
Hold on a sec, Mom just called me.
Oh, maybe maybe
Sorry, I didn't catch the last thing you said.
I'm actually not understanding variance from what because I thought it was the standard deviation, but I'm gonna look at the book real fast and see what it means by variance. Because if you look at the ANOVA, there's a column for standard deviation and a column for variance.
The variance is constant. This is satisfied when the largest variance is not more than 4 times the smallest variance. So is the variance.
I just want to know how they calculate it. Here we go. The variance is the square of the standard deviation. Okay. So you just take the standard deviation and you square it.
Okay.
And since the variance is none of those variances is 4 times greater than any other, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then what type of hypothesis test is appropriate? It's not equal to?
Or is it analysis of variance test? Because we started with z-test, then we went to one sample t, and then paired sample t, and then independent sample t, and ANOVA is sample of analysis of variance.
Yeah, because it says the test of several means. That makes sense. So let me look at that book again. So how to conduct it, you get those things. The test statistic F is given there. The p-value is reported in M15. The descriptive statistics section. Determine if the data normally distributed is QQ plot. Okay. So let me show you what. Did you put the numbers in?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
I downloaded it and I accidentally closed it.
Well, let me just show you the numbers.
Which Excel thing are you in? Descriptive statistics?
The inference one.
Okay.
But look at this.
And you're doing ANOVA, there it is.
See, I did that one and I put everything in. But look at over here. I'm not totally sure where this p-value comes from and where this f value comes from. Because we have 3 means.
Hold on a sec. Let me get the data again, and I'll plug it in mine.
Yeah.
Morgan put in a Red Baron pizza, and it smells so good.
Oh my gosh, Corey just pulled a Red Baron pizza out of our oven.
What?
Morgan just put in a Red Baron pizza.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
They're so good.
Okay, so that's novels. And then we have poems.
How do you get to that graph? The F distribution.
And then we have, last one is nonfiction. Dude, there's nothing there for you. You're not going outside. Okay, the F distribution?
Yeah, like how do you find that plot? Or like, you know how we have the normal distribution applet?
Yeah.
And we have the T distribution. But we're supposed to compare this to the F distribution, where it's like a right skewed graph.
Yeah, do they give you a link to it in the...
I'm looking for one and I can't find one.
Well, maybe it's somewhere in the text again, like the last one.
Yeah,
The test statistic F is given in cell L15.
right. That's the test statistic, the number we plug into the applet. But there's got to be some sort of applet.
Okay, verify the requirements have been met. The QQ plots indicate that there is a reasonable to conclude that the data are normally distributed in each group. The largest variance, 0.8917 from grateful group, is not 4 times the smallest. So we concluded the variance are equal for the 3 groups. Give the test F equals 4 point whatever. State the degrees of freedom. There are 2 and 189 degrees of freedom. The order, and then it shows the step 4 shows the F distribution thing, but it's not.
Right. So, yeah. So I'm reading where you're reading. So, and then it gives you a p-value. So like maybe it's beyond S and we don't need to plug it in and the p-value is already given
Yeah, maybe.
because it is already given. P-value is 0.0019, which means that there's a difference in the mean, which means that what this lady is claiming is true, that poets die early. So what type of hypothesis test? The ANOVA one.
Yeah, or
I guess that's what
analysis of variance.
Yeah, that's what it's asking. It's like a multiple, like more than 2 means test.
Do you have the answer key open?
Uh-huh.
Does it say that?
Yeah, the answer key says ANOVA test of several means.
Okay.
So then B, what are the requirements for this test? We already talked about it, that the variance can't be
4 times the greater. It can't be 4 times greater than the least.
Right, and the data are supposed to be normally distributed.
The degrees of freedom is that n minus 1 again?
I think it's different. I think it gives you like, so it's between the 3 groups, the degrees of freedom is 2, and then within the groups, the degrees of freedom is 120. So then it says the total degrees of freedom is 122. Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't understand the significance of that.
In step 4, reading about the degrees of freedom, it says there are 2 and 189 degrees of freedom.
Right.
But like, there's no.
So it just says state it. So it doesn't tell us why.
Okay.
So 2 is the right answer. Then would be 2 and like 120. 120.
Okay. Do you get that off the Excel sheet?
Yeah. Can you still see my screen?
Freedom, yeah. Between the groups 2, within the groups 120.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means though.
It's the degrees of freedom between the groups is 2 because there's 3 groups. There's 3 variables.
Okay, so there's 3 variables, so it's a variable minus 1.
Right, and then within the groups, it's saying there's like a average of 120, or maybe hold on. So there's 72 for the novelists. There's 42 for the poets, and then there's
so within the groups to get your 120, they go cell J17 minus J15.
J17. Hold on. Where's J17? J7. Okay, minus.
So J17 minus J15. So that's just the total minus the between the 2 groups. And where are they getting the total?
I think the total
is sum L colon.
I think L6. It's the total number of samples. And he just opened the
Yeah,
quiz.
so look at the N. That's right, the total number of samples.
Yeah, Brother Wilcox just opened it for us.
Okay,
He just emailed me. Cool.
cool.
Yeah, I see that now. So let's go to the next question. Compute the p-value and compare it to the alpha value. The alpha is 0.05 and p is 0.0019 or 0.002.
Mm-hmm.
So the conclusion, or make a decision, we have enough information to reject the null hypothesis
Yes.
because p is less than alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Now present your conclusion in the form of an English statement. We have sufficient evidence to say that
To reject.
that the mean age of death for poets is not the same as the mean age of death for novelists
Mm-hmm.
or for nonfiction writers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Take action. With further study, we find that poets die earlier than the novelists and nonfiction writers. What significance can you conclude from this? Well, I think that poets write a lot of dark, or not dark, but sad things. And I'd like to see if like what the suicide rate is for poets versus writers.
Yeah, or maybe writers, like it takes them longer to finish their work, so they have to stay alive to finish their book, rather than like poets who like you're done with a poem pretty fast and then you're done.
Right.
So you can be dead. You don't
Sure.
have any reason to hang on to life.
Yeah,
And poetry usually does seem more gloomy.
Right. I mean, that might be an ignorant or naive statement, but from what little knowledge I have of poetry.
Yeah. All right, let's start this group reading quiz.
Yeah.
Oh, he opened it for you guys? Nice.
You'll need the following data sets: soccer shoes and hot dog nutrition.
Okay. So the first question.
So number 3 is in an ANOVA hypothesis test. We reject null hypothesis when there's sufficient evidence to indicate at least one mean is different from the others, and that's true.
True. Cool. What requirements need to be checked when performing an ANOVA hypothesis? Sample means are all positive. Data in group are normally distributed. Yeah. Variances are equal in each group. Equal means not 4 times greater.
Is that what it means?
Yeah, that's what, like, because you obviously aren't going to get the variances to be exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
But their definition for equal in this case is not 4 times greater. But I don't know about the sample means are all positive, so I'm going to go back to the book real fast. Requirements. Data are normally distributed in each group. Variances are equal for each group. Yeah,
No,
that's
you're not going out right now, dude.
Just those two.
When I'm done with my quiz.
To check if each group is normally distributed, do the following.
So it was just the data in each group and variance, or all
Yeah.
three?
Yeah, just the bottom two.
Down.
To check if each group is normally distributed, do the following. Construct a scatter plot of the data in each group. No. Construct a QQ plot. That's what decides what's normal or not.
Mm-hmm. If it's a relatively straight line.
Right.
We assume the variance in each group is the same if the following happens. The sample variance for each group is smaller than the sample mean. The largest variance is less than 4 times the smallest variance.
It's that one.
We assume the variance in each group is the same. If the following happens, if the largest is less than 4 times the smallest, yeah?
Yeah, it says like less than or equal to, but less than 4 is the only one that makes sense there.
Mm-hmm. An ANOVA hypothesis test is equivalent to conducting independent 2 sample t-tests between every pair of samples. If there are 3 samples, there are 3 pairs. 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. How many pairs are there when there are 4 samples?
4.
Just
So there's 1 and 2,
1, 3,
1 4,
4, 2, 3,
2
2,
4,
4.
3 4. I think so. Maybe it's just 6. Is that what you got?
Yeah, that looks right to me.
6. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Soccer shoes.
Holy moly. Oh gosh.
What?
A lot of data to copy and paste. There are 5. I'm gonna just plug it in right now. All right, get out of here, women poets. We talked to Brad and Hannah today for a while.
Yeah. How are they doing?
Good. Yeah. Did you see the LeakyCon that they sent us the link
Yeah. Looks super sick.
to? Uh-huh. Morgan's not crazy on it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We got time.
Morgan's not crazy about Harry Potter.
I need to get her to go to the Harry Potter world.
She never got to go?
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
I don't know why we never went. We talked about doing a lot of cool things and never did any of them.
She didn't really care to.
No, you're not going out.
Did the Oregon game's on and the Ducks just kicked a field goal, took the lead.
Who are they playing?
Washington.
Oh, cool. That's a big game.
Yeah, it's huge for them. I think it's in Washington too.
I mean, everyone's messed up this year, so hopefully Oregon wins because it's not going to mess anything up. Like,
seriously,
Washington doesn't have a shot anymore. I thought you saw Washington State beat SC.
Yeah, they didn't beat SC today. Are you saying what? They beat Stanford pretty solidly too. Well, no, they beat them by one touchdown.
It was a field goal, I thought.
They beat them by was it a field goal or was it a touchdown? Anyways, it shouldn't have been close. I was watching the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, it shouldn't have been close. Falk threw. So Stanford scored on a crazy play. Like the quarterback went to pump fake it, and the ball slipped out of his hands and fumbled on the ground. And because he fumbled it, everybody kind of froze, scrambled to the end zone.
What?
It was weird. It was the dumbest thing. And
so kind of like the fluke score that Utah had, where the lineman catches the ball laying down on the ground.
It was exactly like that. Well, not quite as fantastic as that.
That was crazy.
I was so mad. Their defense did so freaking well on that drive, and then to have a lineman catch a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got all the numbers.
A lineman who was on his back because the ball got knocked down.
I know, because he got knocked to the ground.
And the ball hits the ground when he catches it.
Stinging ridiculous.
All of those things are just like, are you kidding? Okay.
Thank you.
All those are plugged in now. What is the minimum smallest variance for the 6 groups?
I'm seeing 27.208.
Standard variance 27.208. Yeah.
I didn't see
in group 3.
Yeah, I didn't see any smaller than that. what is the maximum largest?
Hold on a sec. Pizza's done.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I guess it's not the same. Okay, 53.158.
Oh, there you go. That's tough.
is it burnt?
No. It looks a little.
Hey, you.
Oh, that's
Hey.
not bad. Not a bad thing.
You can hear me. Where am I?
I'm like so shaky. I need like some
Find
kind of
me?
food. I hate caffeine. It always does this to me. It makes me feel so like shaky and like off.
I'll do it later.
Here, just come over here. Come over. Put it on this. And then put it up. Nice and crispy. Yummy. This looks smaller than last time. Does this look smaller to you? Same size.
It looks pretty close to me.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
it's more expensive. It's $4.75 or $4.29.
Oh, because there's a Brolem's, huh?
Yeah. Well, you said Rollins used to be cheaper.
Yeah, it was $3 there. What is the maximum largest? What'd you get?
$3.50.
53.158.
3158.
I think so.
No, the test for equal variance is satisfied for this data. True.
Yeah.
Construct a QQ plot for each of the 6 samples. What?
All right. So you got to get the quantitative descriptive one. I'll open it up and do it.
You want me to read you the? Well, I guess you don't. You just.
I'm just
copy
gonna
and
plug
paste
them in. Yeah, I have the descriptive thing open right now, so it's not a big deal.
Quantitative, descriptive. Oh no, it's quantitative data analysis that has it, right?
Oh,
No,
you're right.
quantitative
I think I can take it from right from there, and just make a graph from it.
The QQ plot.
Yeah, I'll try.
Hi,
Hey, you're here.
Hey, what's
Sorry.
going on?
how are you?
Good. Sorry that we weren't able to do it on Tuesday.
Oh, no, it's okay. Are you doing the quiz for Thursday or the homework?
For
Doing
Tuesday.
the group quiz.
Okay.
The lesson 14 group quiz.
Okay. I think I did it.
Oh, you already did it?
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
So if you copy it and then you say.
How do you make it? How do you make it go like an ascending? Oh, here we go.
Insert it. Do you insert a table?
I think so. Maybe.
Chart. Insert combo chart.
Oh, there we go.
I'm just gonna try and copy and paste the one
I'm gonna-
from the.
Dude, I figured it out.
What do you do?
So what you gotta do? Are you just still looking at my thing?
Yeah.
So you gotta sort it.
Maybe he's gotta go out. I'm okay right now, thanks.
So you gotta sort it so that it's in ascending order.
Okay.
And you can do a quick analysis and do like one of these homies, and it shows you. You see that? But I don't know if that's a QQ plot.
No,
How
but
do I mean, I can see that they're relatively in a straight line.
Maybe you could use the other.
I'll just copy and paste it in the other one.
Yeah.
David this morning?
Got him. Yeah. He probably just needs to be. So one straight.
No.
What?
He just tried to lick my hand and he jumped up. He was about to.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Did you
If you already
Did
did the quiz, that's totally okay.
Sorry.
did you already did the exam too?
Yeah, we did the exam.
Yeah, it's so large. Like,
Yeah, it was hard too.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I'm so scared.
Danielle
Okay.
thought it was, Danielle
Yeah,
thought
you
it
need
was
to get
easy.
started.
She
Yeah,
already,
I'm
she already
gonna
took
do-
it and got a 98%.
Okay.
Well,
Thank
good
you.
luck. Uh-huh.
Good luck.
Bye.
See ya.
Andrew got a 98.
What do you call this chart?
What might this run?
Design. They probably designed a chart.
I love them.
Well, 2 has some outliers, but for the most part, it's pretty straight.
Yeah.
Let's check 3 now. Did you check 3 out? Hey.
I only checked the 1.
Really?
I'll check 4 and 5 though.
His stomach is not bad. His leg. Yeah, that was a good try.
Get out of here.
It doesn't want to sort all these in ascending order. I don't think you have to sort them in ascending order.
Yeah. And for me, in order to make them, like to put them in like a straightish line, I had to. What I'm seeing though is they're pretty much straight.
Yeah, I'm checking 4 right now. Not,
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
not
checked
in
4.
ascending order to see what happens.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, not in ascending order. They go crazy.
yeah.
But I can just paste them and then go ascending order, and then they line right up.
Well, if you just look at my screen real fast. If you right click it,
Yeah,
go to, and do sort.
yeah,
That's what I've been doing.
yeah. I did it that way. I just did it flip flopped, where I copied and pasted them in the chart, and then did
Oh.
it in ascending order.
I mean, like if we were to draw a straight line, it would be close enough.
Yeah, but see, so the QQ plot that they have,
Uh-huh.
it starts at 0 and then breaks out, like on the x-axis it goes to 1.4, and on the y-axis it goes to 1.4, and it leaves it's like a perfect 45-degree angle that it projects off at.
Yeah, but look at this one though.
Mm-hmm.
See on my screen, like this is from the answer key. So that was
Yeah.
one of them. That was another one.
Mm-hmm.
And that was another one. And
So I guess
they were close enough to be considered normal.
Okay.
Like if these ones are close enough, then the ones that we got are for sure close enough.
Yeah. All right. So construct
True.
a QQ plot, each of the samples, yeah. Perform the ANOVA test in SPSS and observe the p-value is 0.081. Then remove the SOX data and perform the test again. What is the p-value when you remove the SOX data?
So if we see
P-value.
okay, so it's right.
Okay,
That what they're saying is right. The
0.081.
p-value is 0.08. So now it's saying get rid of variable 6
My p-value is 0.309 now.
when you get rid of variable 6.
When I get rid of variable 6.
Yeah. Hold on.
0.309.
What happened? Why did nothing happen?
Down. No, down.
How come? It's really weird.
Hmm?
Nothing's changing about my p-value when I get rid of it.
Huh?
Nothing changes about my p-value when I get rid of variable 6.
Why?
I don't know. See that though?
Yeah.
Like I go, nothing changes.
Now click out of it.
Yeah, still nothing.
Weird. I wish I could show you mine. Here, I can.
Let me look. What? So what do you say? 0.06? Or 0.0809?
Hmm. Mhm.
Oh yeah, weird. Why is it like that? So it's 0.3.
0.309.
Okay.
Okay. This keeps happening to me. And you too. I've been on Facebook. I've been on everything.
What happened?
Whenever you type in I on your
The test statistic for an ANOVA hypothesis test
they automatically
is an F statistic. Is the p-value of the area to the right or left of the F statistic, the right?
It's always right.
look. And yeah,
Now we do hot dogs.
the emoji that have you updated your phone? The emoji for no.
All right.
That's what it's autocorrecting it to do. But it's just like it's so annoying.
Really carefully. Research at Consumer Reports analyzed 3 types of hot dogs, namely beef, poultry, and meat. Mostly pork and beef, but up to 15% poultry meat. For each of the 54 hot dogs analyzed, they recorded the type, the calories, and the sodium level. Their data is available there.
For each 3 times hot,
Construct a
compare the
plots for calories for each of the 3 types of hot dogs and compare the variance to determine if the assumptions.
Farts. Okay. Well. So it's from calories. So from there.
Calories is column B.
Yeah, calories is B. I'm just gonna move them all over right now. Well, I'm gonna move calories over.
What's going on?
I can't sort them unless they're out of that original file.
Oh, no.
You don't want to dip your pizza in onion soup, babe?
No, not right now. I'm gonna
Okay,
eat it
so
tomorrow.
Your pizza or your
the
onion soup?
QQ
Onion soup.
floor.
Okay, that was weird. I opened
see-
up the descriptive statistics thing and it went wild on me.
You see that? That's for the first calories.
Okay,
So that's
That's
relatively normal.
QQ plots. I had one of those mango monsters today. It was so good. Morgan went to Open Lab. Why is it doing that? So I enable edit the quantitative descriptive statistics.
Right.
And when I enable the edit, the QQ plot option goes away. The tab at the bottom. The only one that stays open is the very first one.
Weird.
So I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Where's your QQ plot tab?
So under quantitative descriptive statistics,
Oh, right. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, you're.
Okay, I'm gonna open that up. That's the thing that we're supposed to be using.
Yeah, but it's gone. Like I don't have an option for it. Oh wait, here. Nope.
Okay, I got it.
What the heck? Ugh. It shows up when it's not enabled to edit, and then the second I click enable edit, it goes away.
Right. That's weird. Okay, so I'll show you can just look at mine then. Just click on my tab so you can just keep it on.
Yeah, I can see it. When there's only two
so
of us,
this-
it never switches out.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Actually, I want to. So we already looked at beef.
Yeah.
I just did that quick one. Sick of it. Tell me I can't do stuff.
It's calling it. No, wait, it's back. Cool. I got it working.
Whoa! What?
I'm back in.
Why is it? Why am I so crazy?
Dude, I don't know.
See that QQ plot now?
Yeah. Oh, because they're not sorted. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Which one do you just do meat?
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking at poultry.
Okay. Dude, Burmeister's starting still.
Yeah, he's doing better, huh?
He's 4 for 4 right now for 23 yards.
There you go.
Oh,
They're all good.
okay.
Wait, the smallest is 4 times the largest. Okay, we have 0 and 1. I guess I
Did you
didn't
put the
let
variance in?
the variance and the QQ? It just gives you the mean and standard deviation,
Oh, right. And the standard deviation is
and it tells you that they're all equal. If they're not, then whatever. Let's examine the calories first. Compare the variance to determine if the assumptions to use the ANOVA they have been met.
Well, we don't know if they're. The only problem is we don't know. Why can't I say it? What I'm trying to say. So the standard deviation is the variance is the standard deviation squared.
Uh-huh.
And so we'd have to either run it and square it, or I'd have to just put this in real fast.
Put all the numbers in the other thing.
Yeah, so I think I just put all the numbers in.
Yeah. Well, there's only 3.
See, what the heck? I don't know what's going on with all these numbers. I gotta get rid of it and open it up again because it's keeping all the numbers from the socks.
I'm on it.
There. So now I got a new one.
I'm doing meat right now.
It's ridiculous.
Girl, the back of your head looks ridiculous. And I'm copying in beef. C. Control V. Oh, beef has way more numbers than the other ones.
Right.
I mean, not way more, but whatever. Okay, standard deviation is 25.642 for beef. It's 25.236 for meat and 22.551 for poultry.
Okay. So you can see on your variance whether it is 4 times bigger, like it has a variance thing.
Yeah, so variance for the first one is 512, variance for the second is 636, and variance for the third is 508.
Okay, after all of that, yes, it meets what it needs.
The assumption has been met, the first one.
Right.
Run an ANOVA test to determine if the mean number of calories is the same for all the 3 types of hot dogs. You should find the degrees of freedom, 2 and 51, okay, and F is 16, okay, got all that. And the P is 0.000 with a significance of 0.05. What conclusions can you draw? Well, the p-value is less than the level of significance.
Right. So we have sufficient evidence to claim that all 3 hot dogs have a different mean number. Oh, no, but at least one, not all 3. The bottom one.
Claim that we have sufficient evidence to claim at least one. So you reject the null hypothesis.
Right.
16. Now let's examine the sodium levels. Great.
You do the QQ. I'll do the other one.
The
I'll do the ANOVA one. I'll put all those numbers in.
And then I'll do the quantitative inference procedures one with the different variables.
Yeah, you'll just put it in the QQ and tell me if it's normal.
Wait, who's putting it in the QQ?
You are.
I thought you were.
I'm doing the ANOVA. I got it going.
All right. Sort. Great. Sodium for beef is normal. Oh, farts. I whiffed. You can't sort it. You can't sort it when it's in the middle of a column. Otherwise, it'll sort the whole column, and then all your numbers will be out.
Well, oh, that's why. Okay.
I felt so good on our walk.
Yeah.
He was so scared I was gonna whip him back. So scared. Every time I stopped, he was like shaked all weird and prepared for impact. And he jumps back really fast. Felt kind of bad, but it was also kind of funny.
The sodium for meat is also good.
Why does he have to get that out of you? I don't want that to happen. He's too hot and beautiful to have one eye.
Oh my gosh. Excel, I don't care what you found.
I don't want to do it.
And then it's a good distribution for whatever it is too. The poultry.
Okay. I have the numbers for.
The assumptions have been met.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Despite the possible problem with the QQ plot for poultry, there is like a little gap between the two. You decide to use ANOVA to determine the what is the p-value for this test?
Okay.
What'd you get?
I got this. 0.179.
What conclusions can you draw about the mean sodium levels for the 3? You have insufficient evidence.
Uh-huh.
There's only sufficient evidence in this one, so.
Right.
We do not have sufficient evidence to reject.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's the only one that has it. Yeah, it's pretty clear that that's the only right answer.
I just had a little mind fart right there. All right, you submit. I'll wait.
Hey, we can make
Hold on.
or potato stew.
Hold on. Were we just being weird about it? So that answer that I chose, we do not have sufficient evidence to reject the claim that all 3 hot dog types.
Yeah, you fail to reject the null hypothesis if your p-value is greater than your level of significance.
Yep. Okay, I'm submitting. Jeez Louise. Okay.
Get there. Nice.
Okay, sick.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, these points are going to mean a lot.
I know.
What's your grade at?
It's like 80 right now.
All right, I'm going to get off, or I'm going to end the recording.